right here, I'm going to talk about a really big issue. Something I've noticed when it comes to me researching media franchises is, and like you guys have noticed, you guys know that there's Wikipedia, yes, but there's also something called the fandom. And if you know what fandom is, it's sort of like Wikipedia, but it's more connected to a single franchise. There's a fandom for each like media franchise out there. And I go to all of them. I go to a lot of them. And more specifically, the ones that have media franchises that I favor and like to work with. But I've noticed a lot of something wrong with them. Have you ever heard of what a category page is? It's like you just scroll around and you see a category of a certain subject or about something in a media franchise, and they can all be very long. But here's the thing. This video I'm going to be talking about more specifically the really too long fandoms. More specifically, the ones that are like DC and Marvel. As we know, those franchises are very big, with many different continuities, or should we say, alternate realities to them. So, everybody, I'm going to give an example here, and try to do it as I say here. Like, if you, type in Marvel category mutants, or Inhumans, or if you go to scroll down, on a category for DC, you get a DC category metahumans, and you'll see a lot of results, around the 1,000 different fandom pages for each of those characters, you're trying to understand. And most of those are actually of the same character, but of different realities or continuities, if you know what I'm saying. And that is very annoying. I mean, I had to scroll down just to find, for Marvel, the main universe is Earth 616, as we know. But for DC, the main universe is Prime Earth or New Earth. But anyway, you gotta scroll down a bunch. And, you don't want to know about all those different reality versions. You want to know, which specific characters are, a part of a certain thing. How many mutant characters are there? How many inhuman characters are there? How many metahuman characters are there? That's what you want. And plus, Marvel and DC have just become so complicated over the years. Whereas, I've even looked up other stuff too. Looking up the category, supervillains for each superhero. You'll notice, a bunch of variants of those on category pages. They just don't make, characters, meant for one specific main character. Or if you know what I'm saying, Spider-Man has his major characters and allies and supervillains, that's the point. Superheroes, they've got, in their stories, they got 3 character types. They've got the major characters, they've got the ally characters, and they got the enemy characters. But they always get them mixed up due to a bunch of crossovers and stuff. And sometimes the fandom just doesn't get that right, alongside showing you all the different variants of those. Which is annoying. And I trust me, I got a lot of doc pages that simplify it. If you also go down to the category pages, it will also take you different category pages of a more simplified and organized version of an example being for Inhumans, you see category New Humans, or metahumans, you'll see a category for birth Inhumans or artificially made metahumans and it's, if you get my point. But anyway, if you go to fandom, if you go look up my examples, you'll just see what I am talking about, and it can be very annoying. Yeah, it's mainly just DC and Marvel that have gone so complicated, but other fandom pages, you wouldn't really see anything. Smaller franchises are more simplified and organized, but the larger they are, the more complex it is. If only there was a way to, get them more simplified and organized. We could have, like a category all this superheroes variants, or category all of this specific supervillain variants. You know what I'm saying? Well, DC have sort of done that. The DC fandom, I've noticed that. If you like, you'll see what I'm talking about if you find in the DC fandom and you type in the characters. But anyway, what are your thoughts on this? Have you guys gone through what I went through, and you guys agree with me? And what are your thoughts about this down below? And should this be changed greatly in order to make fandoms much more easier to look at? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below. The Theorizer out.